Hey guys, how are we doing tonight? So, I want to come at you with a question that I had two people actually in the last 48 hours ask me. So I thought, hey, if I got two people in the last couple days asking me the same question, I guess we're going to address it. So, the question that both people asked me is, I just got a piece of land, it's got a house on it, I want to start homesteading. What do I do? How do I start? Where do I start? So, let's just jump right into this because this is a really common thing that a lot of people are starting to get into. The state of the world is not getting any nicer out there. Frankly, it's a little scary right now. So I think more and more of us are looking at ways to be more self-sustaining, and homesteading is a fantastic way to do that. But if you're brand spanking new to this, what do you do? Where do you start? Well, if you already got the land and the house, the first thing you want to do is look at what kind of land you have. Is it wooded? Is it cleared? Is it mainly wetlands? That kind of thing is going to give you kind of an idea of where to start and what kind of species of animals are the best way to go. Beyond that, if you want to be really extra, you can test your soil and get an idea of what kind of nutrients your soil is high in, where you're lacking certain things, and that may give you a bit of an idea of how to start too. Aside from those really practical things, I always say just start dreaming. Look at your situation, look at your life, look at your family, and see where your needs are. If it's just you, is it you and your partner or spouse? Do you have a couple kids? Do you have 10 kids? That will greatly affect what number of animals of whatever it is that you're going to want. The next thing is, what will your need be? Do you eat a lot of eggs? Does your family go through a lot of meat? What about milk? So that's really important things to take a look at too. And then let's say you're like, okay, I need a cow, or I need some goats, or I need some sheep, or whatever it is. Then you can really start to microscopically kind of hone in and start doing your research on those specific things to get an idea of where you need to go next. The biggest thing you're going to want to do is ask questions and ask questions and ask questions of tons and tons of different people. As many people as you can talk to, ask questions about, because everybody does things a little bit differently. You're not going to talk to one person and then latch onto them and try to copy every single thing it is that they do and do it just like them, because that may not work for you. You're not going to cherry pick just one thing from this person. Ask a lot of different people. Get a feel for how a lot of different people do things. Ask how they succeeded. Ask how they failed. Ask what mistakes they made. And then you can kind of take little bits from a lot of people and find your own way. Just a sidebar. Con. What are you... Sir. We are going to leave it. Thank you, sir. Clearly, he's helping me fold my laundry on my bed. It's a lot of sass on 4 legs. Anyway, so ask questions, get an idea of what you're dealing with. Another big thing that I feel like gets missed a lot is take a look in your area and see what's out there for veterinary care. We're having more and more of seeing these situations of people going headlong into something, and all of a sudden they've got all these animals, and somebody gets sick, somebody needs help, and you got nobody around you that is willing to help you. Maybe you can say, well, my cat and dog vet, they can help me. I can guarantee, well, not guarantee you, that would be silly, but all but guarantee you that your small animal vet, if you call them up and say, hey, my cow is calving and I need help, they're going to say, really? That's hilarious. You should probably find a large animal vet to help you with that. So kind of get an idea on that. What's in your area? Do you have a lot of large animal vets? Is there a community around or neighbors around that can at least help you to help with things? Not only can it be difficult to find vets in your area, it may be hard to find vets that are taking new clients in your area. That's getting to be harder and harder. Also, part of preparing yourself is also taking a look at things that need to be done realistically. I know almost everybody can go into these things saying, I want to be organic. I want to do everything organically as much as possible. And while that's a really good idea, in theory, in practice, it can be very, very difficult, because the first time you have an animal with a parasite overload, the first time that you have an animal down with pneumonia, all of a sudden you wanting to go completely organic medication free, you're looking at a situation of this animal's either going to die, or I'm going to have to get something on board here to figure these things out. I'm not for over medicating animals, but I am about using whatever medication is at my fingertips when I need to save them. So a lot of this obviously is about just educating yourself. Go into this realistically. Don't go into this saying, I want to get a whole bunch of cows because they're so cute. Or I want to get a whole bunch of goats because they're so adorable when they're babies. Because guess what? Babies grow up and they're not so adorable anymore. And cows are a lot of work. So much work and so much money to pay for them and to keep them up and to feed them and all the other things. So just make sure you're going into things for realistic reasons. Take a look at what your needs are going to be. And ways that you can try to be as self-sustaining as possible while also being realistic. Another thing that I recommend is tip your toes into the water. Like, just kind of get a taste for it first. I really don't recommend saying, okay, I've decided I want dairy goats because my family uses a lot of milk, drinks it, and I want to make cheeses, and I want to make soaps, and I want to make all these other kinds of wonderful products, and then run out and get 75 goats your very first time doing it. Yeah, don't recommend doing that. Like, let's tiptoe into things. You may find out goats are cute, but I hate them. They're just a pain. Or you may end up thinking, I want beef cattle because, you know, we eat a lot of meat and I think I can sell it to my family and friends. And then all of a sudden you go and get 20 beef cattle, and then you're bankrupt in no time because those suckers eat like, well, they eat like cows. And so that's how it is. So kind of just like take a taste of things, see how it goes, see how you like it. You may end up changing your mind, and be ready for that too. You may change your mind again and again and again. These are all very fluid concepts. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. There's nothing wrong with don't know what happened there. Nothing wrong with realizing that maybe this is not what you thought it was going to be. And it's time to just bow out gracefully. Like, there's nothing wrong with that either. So just step at a time, bite by bite, lots and lots of questions. And there's plenty of us out there. Use your resources, you know, endless resources in the palm of your hand right now. So ask a lot of questions, lean on those of us who have been there and made mistakes. And yeah. But welcome. If you want to do the homesteading thing, farming thing, agricultural thing, welcome. It's fun here. All the cool kids are doing it. So, welcome.